This is Renata. This is a video for the Life Manifestations Skool community and also for the Life Manifestations YouTube channel. This is going to be the beginning of a new series. It's called Work With Me Wednesday, and I'm going to be doing a screencast of various things that I'm working on, or might be, hands-on with the machines and things like that. But I haven't done a screencast of the Manifestation Ultimate Pro program in a minute. So I thought that I would do that. And for this first one, first of all, the Manifestation Ultimate Pro program, you can purchase on stand.store/Life Manifestations. You can connect it to a cheat card or to your organ generator. Whenever you get the program, you'll get a life energy transfer, and you can print a copy out and put it with your organ generator, or you can use it. Use the cheat card if you don't have an organ generator. So I have the transfer diagram already loaded in here. So I have my transfer diagram, and then because today is Wednesday and Wednesday's ruled by Mercury, I'm going to be doing just a basic setup, working with Mercury and the third house. So I'm going to set a background image of the houses, astrological houses. I'm going to do 3 positions, keep it really simple. As you can see, this says third house is short travel, neighbors, siblings, but the third house is also ruled by Mercury, and so it's a good setup for communication. So I'm just going to we're going to move positions over near the third house, and I'm just going to do a setup for using excellent teamwork if you have a meeting. So you basically, if you have a meeting and you want everybody to get along, you would do excellent teamwork. So in this case, this is going to be main target. So we'll write down main target, which is the person that you're working on or what you're working on. So you could direct the energy at the group as a whole, and you would write the names within the group. I'm just going to direct it towards myself. Then I need to find a picture. So see if I already have some on the desktop. I don't remember if I do or not. I do not. Maybe I have one easily in downloads. Yeah. Okay, Renata. It's a picture of me. And so then you just have it directed to yourself if you're within a group, right? If you're part of the group. Position 2, main trend. And we're going to go into the desktop, All Pro, filter packs, 9 packs. The AOD 48 is the pack that I give away for free, and we have excellent teamwork. And we'll just write down team meeting goes well. Team members get along. And then you save that, and then position 3, we'll just do something like balance and harmony. It doesn't really matter. Position 3 doesn't have a name. I'm just going to leave it as position 3. And team members feel balanced. Conversation. I don't actually have a meeting, so I'm just doing this as an example. Conversation goes well. And then you just save it. So basically, if you have a meeting, then you can use other trend energy cards. You can pick which ones you would want. We can go and look we can add one more position, and I'll just kind of walk you through a few of the positions. A few of the trend energy cards. So these are the AOD 48, but we also have, there's a pack called the People Skills. Let me go up. There's also things under business. Let's say leadership, insights. If you needed to, the excellent communication skills, that's a good one to use. If you needed to convince people of things, there are ones in there for that. Public speaking, negotiation skills. So if in your meeting you need to, you need to be getting people to see your side of things, there are trend energy cards in for that. There's excellent teamwork. But yeah, basically a bunch of different optimism, charisma. Intuitive insights is a good one if it's a brainstorming session. So that, you have new ideas and things like that. So, but we're just doing a very basic one. So we're not even going to add another thing. We're just going to go cancel that out. I was just using that to show you some of the things. We'll go back to 3 positions. Oops. 3 positions, save. And we'll just leave it with these 3. So you can use the astrological houses to set up all sorts of trends. The first house is for under personality, character, body. 12th house covers freedom. Wait, let's go first to second. Second is material and spiritual resources. The third was siblings, neighbors, short travel, but also it's ruled by Mercury, and we're working with Mercury, so I'm using it as a Mercury basis for teamwork. The 4th house, private life, family, home. The 5th house is creativity, sports, love. 6th house is services, health, and work. 7th house is partnerships, associates, marriages. 8th is shared resources, sex. 9th house is spiritual and physical explorations. 10th house is profession, ambition, power. 11th house is teamwork, friendship, projects. 12th house is freedom from restrictions, inspiration. So you may have all sorts of ideas of things that you can add in as you're working with the houses, and so it's just a basic framework. It's a good framework to use if you're using. Oh, I just realized something. We need to add one more one more position. We're going to add one more position, and I'll show you the ADM files. And open, because we need to add. We want to add Mercury. I think it's under Meta Systems. It's not under Meta Systems. ADM, and then you go to planets, and we're working with Mercury. So we're just going to add Mercury in, and that's to work with communication. So sorry about that. I never make mistakes. That's what my dad always said. He's like, it couldn't be me. I never make mistakes. All right, but obviously he was kidding, and I'm kidding as well. So now we have Mercury, balance, harmony, excellent teamwork, and then you can have, if you have a team and you have a picture of your team, then you could use main target as the entire group. If you have the names, which if you're going into a meeting with some people, you probably have their names. You can just use the names. You can include, your main target would be the group as a whole, rather than it just being yourself. I'm just using myself in this example, but you can choose what makes sense. So this is the way that you do. My dad would kind of call it astrological greenhouses, because you could decide things, you could figure things out and make things work. And you don't have to have the astrology working against you. You can have astrology working for you, and you can kind of pick and choose. And so today I'm going along with the planetary energy of the day, which is Mercury. And I figure that it just makes sense to work with Mercury, which is already ruling Wednesdays, and to set trends up based around that. And that's just kind of a framework that I use, but you can set things up any way that feels right to you. Your own intuition is what makes sense. And if there's a way that you feel like works better than the way that other people do, you should do the way that makes sense to you. That's just the way that it works. So then you would click, oh, wait. My thing didn't get in there. Hold on. You go to options, go to transfer diagram, and I have mine on the desktop. So. And you use your chi card. I'm using a chi card in this case. But you would have a life energy transfer that gets sent to you that you would use if you have an orgone generator and not a chi card. So then you just run it, and it'll run across each of the positions. See, it's running through them in order. You can set it up kind of any way you want. You can move things around on the screen. I have all mine down here so that they're near the third house because it's set up based on the third house. You don't have to do it that way. You can, you can branch out and use it across wherever you want to, really. But like, it makes sense to me to just kind of keep it close to the house that it's working on. It's kind of hard to stack them all. And technically, you can put them around. You can move them around. You can resize them. There's a lot of different things. You can change the background to any background that you want. So you can use a background of like your house. You can use a background of a map. I have trends that I've set up for like, sending peace out into the world, and just use the world map and puts balance, harmony, and relaxation and stress relief and everything in all the different areas. And that's the setup that I do. There's a lot of different backgrounds available, but you're not limited to the backgrounds that are provided with the program. You can use any JPG that you want to. And then you can use up to 45 positions. I'm going to stop that because I'm not really running that program. I'm not really running that operation. But so you can go all the way to 45 positions, which is a lot of positions. And, that would be a very detailed setup. I've got a video showing using the program as a vision board. And whenever you do that, you can use, a lot of different positions. Although I think about 10 or 15 works pretty well for that. And I have some filters that are for vision board that I've created using AI, that I've had AI help me create. And so they're not part of the program, but if anybody wants those, then you can reach out to me and ask, and I'll send you those that are if you watch the videos and you watch the one that's on the vision board, you'll see them, and you can reach out to me and I'll send them to you. I have them in a zip file. I just haven't finished them. I haven't finished putting them together and everything. So they're not part of the program. They're not in with it. So anyway, that's a part of my new series, which is Work With Me Wednesday. And this is one that's literally geared towards work and Mercury, working with Mercury for communication skills and excellent teamwork and balancing out a team if you have a team that you're working with. So thank you for being here. And if you want, join my Skool community. It's free. It's called Life Manifestations. There'll be a link in the description of this video. Thank you.